Today is the day, folks. It is the Champions League final. Liverpool versus Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu. Nothing suspicious about being at the home of Real Madrid whatsoever. But come what may today, it is the end of the series. Whether we win the Champions League or we don't. Glory or disaster? Which one is it going to be? Hello and welcome back to the final match of Unemployed to Legends series. Club 4 episode 25 with Liverpool. My name is Craig and coming up on today's episode, it is the long awaited Champions League final against Real Madrid. Now, since you were last with me, we've only had one game. That was a friendly where we knocked the holy heck out of Holy Cross Crusaders, a Canadian team who I just randomly chose just to make sure we actually had some match fitness for the Champions League final. Other than that, no other matches since we won the Premier League title in the last episode on Friday. And as this episode is all about the Champions League final, can I ask that you show your support one last time, hit the like button down below, smash the big red subscribe button. You don't want to miss what will hopefully be a very big triumph for Liverpool in the Champions League final, or a disaster. I mean, it's in the tagline of this channel, it's in the about section, to be honest. Glory or disaster. I'm not just saying those words just because they sound good. It's literally going to be the case of one or the other, because this series will end regardless of what the result is in this match. Now, after winning the Premier League title for the third successive season, I must add, we now have a chance to add more European glory. Of course, 2 seasons ago, we won the Europa League before getting back into the Champions League. So hopefully now, we will be able to add some Champions League silverware to our glittering collection. We've had 8 trophies in 3 seasons so far. Now, just before we get into the starting 11, just to show you a couple of things with Real Madrid, they finished their season just the previous week, smacking poor Gijon 6-0. And they have actually won La Liga. They've retained their title by 11 points. Pretty impressive. We did beat Barcelona in the semi-final, so we should hopefully be a match for Real Madrid. Also, it should be noted that one of their main players, in fact a couple of their main players this season, Vinicius Jr. and Federico Valverde, who are both real-life players who are at Real Madrid in the present day, they are both out of the final. Vinicius Jr., he is out for up to 3 weeks with a twisted ankle. Valverde is out for up to 3 days. So even if he plays, he's not going to be effective. And the best part is, Vinicius Jr. is actually the top scorer for Real Madrid. It's probably just as well that he's out, because that's one disgustingly good player who is out. He's on 475,000 a week. Oh my god. Wow. Regardless, it might be a miss for Real Madrid, but that's to our substantial gain, hopefully. So the 11 that we're going to send out for the match for the Champions League final against Real Madrid: Lotka in goal, Silva, Borja, Bezerra, Szymaniontak are the back 4, Stingel, Lavia and Ferrer are the midfield 3, De Ketelaere, I've been pronouncing that name differently in the last couple of episodes. In attacking midfield, Ross and Tobar, for the 4th game in a row, not often that happens, are the 2 men starting up front. The 2 injuries that we did have, Samuel Vicky and Cesare Sestari, are both back from injury. You would have seen Sestari in the last episode. Unfortunately, Trent Alexander-Arnold is injured. He's not even on the bench. So unfortunately, he could be missing out on a final hurrah in his career. We're not going to be around, obviously, after this match and this episode at Liverpool, but he would most likely leave this summer anyway. His contract expires this summer. So I think he's had it. He's not having any more matches for Liverpool, unless the next manager wants to keep him at the very final second. And yes, I'm not playing the Champions League theme because it doesn't come across my sound system very well. So I apologise for that. Also, I am wearing a blazer with just a t-shirt underneath, because every time I've worn a full-on suit for one of these cup finals, doesn't matter how big or small, we seem to lose. We don't seem to do well. So I'm just going half and half this time, and hopefully that will make a bit of a difference. So here we go. It is the Champions League final. We're 8 minutes in already. Come what may. The final hurrah for the series. It is worth noting, actually, this won't be the actual last episode, because there will be an episode on Wednesday where we will be 5 years into the future, and we'll just go through all of my former clubs, just see how they have been doing, which means I'll have to reload a few leagues because Wales and Scotland are not actually loaded anymore. They haven't been for a few seasons, which is a bit of a shame for their competitiveness. That's a poor pass from CDK. But hopefully we will see how they've been doing in 5 years' time after we are done here. And Real Madrid have the first shot, and that is just wide. It's not a corner. Almost first blood to them, but thankfully remains 0-0. Yes, that is... Oh no, you did not get sent off for there. Oh, Ferrer, you stupid boy. Oh, this is the second season he's done this at crucial time. CDK is going to have to get sacrificed here. Sestari's going to go on. Oh, you stupid boy, Axel Ferrer. I knew I should have got rid of you last summer. Tobar is going to stay on. He's a deep line forward anyway, so he'll be the link between attack and midfield. Oh, I can't believe he's done that. I've said it before, there's something suspicious about the fact Madrid are in their own stadium for the Champions League final, and I stand by that. This is criminal injustice. Absolutely criminal. Now, can we get a victory as the No, we are the underdog now. Can we get a victory in the most unlikely of circumstances? Silva plays it into Ross. Try and play it forward to Tobar, but he's nowhere near. Ross is the one who's supposed to be the furthest forward. This might be a situation for Luis Carlos. We might have to get Luis Carlos on here, because Ross is not going to be winning the ball if we just lump it up to him. Stingel. Tobar. Into Shiman. He's got space on the right hand side. Do some damage there. Into Tobar. Oh, it is in, and it's not one of our players. It is an own goal. We are 1-0 up. I thought it was saved by the keeper. That's why I didn't say anything. But Liverpool have just gone 1-0 up after being down to 10 men. It feels like Arsenal 2006 all over again. Hopefully without the comeback. But Tobar with the initial shot, it was saved. And the man I actually wanted to buy before, Ramon. That is the same guy I wanted to buy while I was at Lens, and he's just gifted us the lead with an own goal. The man was just my supporter all along. He knew which side his bread is buttered, and he's just given us the lead going into half time. We're 45 minutes away from what has to be a potential upset at this point. Right, we're not going to do any gesture. We're a man down, no pressure on you. Shut up, we're not doing that. We're halfway there, but the job isn't done. Just get it done. Just get it done, lads. I don't care if we have to defend for our lives. What am I saying? We can't just defend for our lives because Madrid will just score. Unless it's like the final 5 minutes and we're just throwing everybody back behind the ball. Just after the hour mark, I'm thinking about substitutions because I think Lavia is getting tired. Surprise, surprise. Oh, Sestari, he's trying. Bless him, he is trying. He's not even on full match fitness at this point, but he is trying. Well caught there by Lotka. That was a furious cross, goodness me. Alright, Lotka, just get rid of the ball here. Do not go near any Real Madrid players. Do not put that ball anywhere near any of them. Thank you very much. Silva, into Ross. Not what I was looking for. Lavia. Oh, Lavia needs to come off. Oh, it's just wide. Well covered there. I think that was Borja. He's a good lad. He really is. Right, Lavia needs to come off. Where is Wharton? There he is. Adam Wharton is going to go on box to box. Anderson Luiz is going to go on for Tobar because he can play very, very well. He's a natural in this sort of area. Ross, he'll stay on for the moment. I'm hovering around to bring Luis Carlos on if needed, but right now, God almighty. Okay, right. Let's just lower the line a little bit. Oh my God, we were on a high press. Are you high? Why would... Oh, it's because we played the friendly. Yeah, that's why we were on a high press. Right, we've got a couple more very tired players. Stingel is going to go back into that anchor role. Our left back is going to be swapped out. Amaral, I'd rather Amaral in this situation. Sarabia is just not a good sort of left back. So that's 4 substitutions, isn't it? Luis Carlos. Sorry, Stingel, you're just going to have to try and survive, man. We need Luis Carlos. We need a bit of pace up front. Real Madrid are going to come at us. We need to exploit any gaps that they leave at the back. And it is currently 86 minutes on the clock. And you know what? I think it's time for a bit of game management. No, come on, no. No more highlights now. It is us with the ball though. Shiman, Stingel. Simple pass. Carlos. Out to the right. Sestari's got the ball in the area, but unfortunately the cross was cut out. Oh dear God. We don't have enough men to stay back. What? Oh no, I was just reading this and Real Madrid have just scored. 88 minutes. It is heartbreak. Oh, that is heartbreak. We could potentially be going to extra time here. We still got a few minutes. Oh, that was just unlucky. We don't have enough men assigned back. I should probably have dropped the line a bit earlier. And we are going to extra time indeed. It is 1-1. I think we do get another substitution. Keep working hard in extra time. I agree. Our 2 front men are quite fresh. Right, yeah, it's these 2. I forgot Matthias Tobar and Charlie Voss both came off. So we do get another substitution. And God, look at these 2. They are shattered. So is poor Stingel. Sestari is having a poor game. We have Samuel Vicky, but I don't really want to be wasting another midfielder. It's going to have to be Shiman. Oh, good God, no way. It's going to be Katanich. Shiman, sorry man, you're going to have to stay on. Unless we get another one? Let's have a look. Do I get another one? No, that's it. So Katanich is going to have to come on for Stingel. And we're just going to have to hope that we can steal a goal, like on the counter-attack or something. The Real Madrid's defence is looking very, very tired. I'm hoping Luis Carlos and Anderson Luiz can kind of take advance. What on earth? That just hit the post after a mistake. Oh my God. I didn't think it'd be this dramatic of a Champions League final. Anderson. Oh my God. How did you guys not get to that first? You're like the freshest men on the pitch. Oh, boys. Was he? I think he was onside, wasn't he? The linesman has kept his flag down. Yeah, it's 2-1. Alright. We're just going to have to go for it now. I do not want to see that again. We are just... Oh, stop glitching out, game, please. For the love of God, just don't glitch out like that. We are just going to have to go for it. We're just going to have to go a higher line. Waste... Oops. Higher tempo. There's nothing else for it now. We just have to hope that Real Madrid sit back. And hope that we've got something. I mean, going forward, we've got enough energy. But I just feel like Real Madrid are getting egged on massively in their own stadium. The vast majority of these fans are all Real Madrid fans. They are our fans. There's not many of them. Oh my God, just clear the goddamn ball. Jeez. Oh dear, right, just go attacking. Hang on, is there a highlight coming? There is a highlight coming, but it is for Real Madrid. They can just take their sweet time. We're the ones who have to press the advantage. Get that. Thank you very much. Right. Get the ball out. Get the ball out. Come on. Why is no one running? Why are Carlos and Anderson Luiz not running for that ball? Thank you, Luiz. Oh, come on. They've just lost it. This is utter rubbish. What am I seeing there? Oh, it's over. Okay, Real Madrid. Yeah, the odds were just massively against us. Axel Ferrer will go down forever as the villain of this match. He will go down as the villain of this final. Lotka, I don't know what he was doing. He just flapped at that ball. Oh, this is heartbreaking. I mean, yeah, like I've said, glory or disaster. We've had the glorious moments, we've just ended it on a disaster. That is a shame. To get to the Champions League final and lose it like that. Would I have it any other way? Yeah, absolutely, I would. I wouldn't have wanted Axel Ferrer to get sent off. The man is the villain of the entire series. Forevermore. Absolute heartbreak. We did so well to the 88th minute. I probably should have lowered the lines earlier. It is how it is. So, that's it. We are defeated in the Champions League final. And no, I'm not going to be going for one more season. A, I can't actually give any more time to it, and B, you know what? Managers have retired on less, to be honest. Less anticlimactic, and do you know what? I just don't have the energy to go one more season for Liverpool. I just don't. We've won 8 trophies in 3 seasons. One of them is not the Champions League, which is a shame. But to win the Premier League title 3 times in a row, I mean, that's a great achievement in and of itself. So overall, this is my profile. I don't think I've shown this for quite a while. I'm now 41 years old in game, good God. 4.5-star reputation with my Continental Pro license. I'm just a Sunday League footballer. I mean, to be fair, if I was in real life, I've actually not got any football experience apart from playing in like just meet up games with friends and colleagues. I haven't even got Sunday League experience. So if I had this as a career in real life, I would absolutely take it. Attributes wise, mentally very strong apart from adaptability. Even though I've been abroad in France, so I don't know why that hasn't gone up. It was 3 at the beginning, it's still 3. Attacking and defending coaching, fantastic. And apparently I prefer wing play. Hang on, what have I been using? I've been using vertical tiki-taka. Okay, whatever. Job history, this is the entire job history. Swansea University for the first 2.5 seasons before we moved on to Dundee. And then we left Dundee United after, I think, nearly 3 years. Went to Lens for 2.5. Was it 2? Yeah, 2.5. We left in 2030. And then we came to the Premier League, finishing first in all 3 Premier League seasons. Look at the trophies. The Welsh South, Welsh Premier, the Europa League, the Premier League, Carabao Cup with Liverpool, Carabao Cup, Super Cup, Community Shield and English Premier League. And again, the Premier League with Liverpool. We've won the Premier League 3 times in a row. Can't stress that enough. And you know what? That's a career well spent. Right, just quickly, we are going to go through the final season review of the series. As you can see, Premier League title. At least we end with a nice trophy this season. And of the new arrivals who came in, wow, was that it? Gabriel Slonina and Luca Cesaretto, who is a waste of a loan space, to be honest. He never played once. Slonina came in handy when Lotka got injured. Other than that, just a backup. In the Premier League, we were expected to qualify for the Champions League. We won the whole thing. Club World Cup, we will not be here for that, so I don't care. Reached the latter stages of the Champions League. Of course, we finished runners-up, as we just saw. After a 1-1... Hang on. 1-1 draw? Alright, so that's just normal time. It doesn't take into account extra time. That's rather interesting. The FA Cup, we were supposed to challenge for it. We got knocked out in the quarterfinals. Did not care. I still don't care about the FA Cup, to be honest. As far as this season goes, Carabao Cup, 4th round. We won it twice. We didn't need to do it again. Community Shield got absolutely slapped by Leeds. It's just a pre-season trophy. Match to remember, 2-1 against Manchester United. Goal of the season was... Who was it? CDK against West Ham. I'm going to take a guess that was like a free kick or something. And then biggest win was, of course, against Southampton. We didn't do that away from home as well. Worldwide, current reputation of 4.5 stars. Sponsorship was down. Broadcasters down. Surprising. And matchday commercial retail is down. Otherwise, corporate hospitality and competition prize money are up. This is what being in the Champions League does for Liverpool. TAA is the highest shirt seller. Not for much longer. His contract runs out this summer. Good luck to the new manager if he wants to keep him. Otherwise, Louis Carlos, Ross, Anderson Luiz and Ricky are the other big shirt sellers. As for the Liverpool best 11 this season, Lotka in goal, Back four of Amaral, Borja, Becerra, Shimanyuntak, Stingel at the base in midfield with Sestari and Lavia ahead of him, De Ketelare in attacking midfield, and Luis and Tobar up front. I mean, I'd swap out Amaral for Silva. I kind of understand Silva was out for about half the season with injury, but he was still a crucial part of the squad, so very happy with that. CDK apparently was top scorer. Not sure about that. No record breakers this season. Who was the top scorer? It was actually Charlie Ross on 22 goals, I was going to say. Had to be one of our strikers. Who was the top goal scorer? Hard work and effort paid off on the pitch, and such a feat didn't go unrewarded at our end of season awards ceremony. Lovely. Dynamic manager timeline. Cool. But yeah, that's going to be it. We've seen my profile. We've seen the season review. There's no point looking at the club vision. Okay, we must have a quick look. Challenge for the Champions League and win the Premier League. Good luck to the next manager who does that, because the time has come for me to retire. It's not even over here, it's under my own profile. So, it's been real. Swansea University, Dundee United, Lens and Liverpool. The career is over. Thank you all so much for supporting the series. It has been an absolute pleasure doing this. I've really enjoyed this series. Easily the most enjoyable series I have done. Remember, I mentioned earlier in the episodes, there is going to be one more episode, which will be 5 years in the future. We'll have a look at all my old clubs and see how they've been doing, and just how badly they've ripped these squads apart. Mainly Liverpool, of course, that's the most recent club. But thank you all so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, if you've enjoyed this series as a whole, make sure you hit the like button down below. Smash the big red subscribe button so you don't miss upcoming videos where we'll go through future video plans and FM24 plans. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all once again for the final time supporting this series. And I look forward to seeing you all for Wednesday's final Unemployed to Legend episode.